Hospitals are overwhelmed, doctors scrambling to see patients, and the worst might be yet to come. The fight against the flu is now an all-out war.
18 people have died in Dallas County, and one hospital is now going on the offensive to try and stop the spread. The flu is racing across most of North Texas tonight. News 8's Bradley Blackburn takes to the flu zone at Baylor All Saints in Fort Worth. Bradley?
Cynthia, you talk about those flu stats. Well, at this hospital, they've seen a 450% increase in flu cases compared to all of January a year ago. And to handle that surge, they're getting creative. Walk in the ER at Baylor All Saints, and this is the first thing you'll see.
Do you have any flu-like symptoms?
Fever, body aches, fatigue. If you have those symptoms, this is where you're headed.
It's the flu zone.
It's a separate area of the ER just for flu patients. Everyone gets a mask and plenty of hand sanitizer. The nurses and doctors came up with the idea because they have been overwhelmed.
The most I've seen.
In November, about 25 flu cases. In December, we saw over 150.
In January, already 55 cases, less than halfway through the month.
With this being a very special, virulent flu, we need to protect not only our patients, but our staff.
The flu zone is away from the rest of the waiting room, far enough to avoid contamination.
You need to be 5 to 8 feet away.
Flu patients are treated in this dedicated room.
It's enclosed with 2 doors.
Isolated from the rest of the ER.
Give IV fluids, we can treat the patient's pain, we can also get them started on something called Tamiflu.
They're getting the standard care, but this is also to protect other ER patients who can't afford exposure to the flu.
These patients do tend to get sicker, a lot sicker.
The doctors here will treat anyone who comes in the door, but the hope is people with flu symptoms will go to a primary care physician first and avoid tying up emergency resources.
This is a flu swab.
But if you do need help, the flu zone will be here.
At least through the flu season.
Need to see a doctor today?
Yes.
Okay, do you have any flu-like symptoms?
Channel 8's Bradley Blackburn reporting tonight, and today we found out of the 18 people who died in Dallas County, all but one had some sort of underlying health condition. Many of you have asked us if those patients had the flu shot, and we might never know the answer, but doctors are still urging you to get the vaccine. Even if it's only 10% effective, it will make your symptoms less severe and cut down on your recovery time. And there is hope for the future. Researchers are working on a universal vaccine that will protect against all strains of the flu. There seems to be a lot of myths about the flu spreading around. We are clearing up some of those rumors. You can find that information on the main page at WFAA.com.